Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here live on YouTube. And today we're talking about one of the most talked about things on the internet right now in the tourism Orlando scope, I should say, and that is Volcano Bay. We had Universal today release a bunch of information on pricing details and things like that, and it's caused a bit of a controversy. So let's look into that a little bit. Now, Universal has kicked off their pricing by saying that a one-day ticket to Volcano Bay is $67, which really isn't bad if you compare it to Disney, because a Disney water park pass is $64, or single-day ticket, this is $67. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Really good pricing there. Then they have add-ons. You have your Express Pass, which you can purchase for $39, which includes unlimited trips, unlimited Express Pass for the whole day, or you can buy a one-time Express Pass for every ride for $20 throughout the day. There is also a dining plan, much like you'd see in the park. It's $22.99, and you get to have one meal, and you have the option of adding on a package for Coca-Cola Freestyle, so you can get unlimited Freestyle refills throughout the day. And I can tell you, with some of the food options that I've seen that they've talked about earlier, tacos and all this stuff, it actually looks really, really good. So definitely want to check that out when you go there. Now, before we get to the controversial stuff, there is more stuff that really wasn't announced yet. We don't have pricing for cabanas or anything like that. I didn't see any pricing for cabanas or these private areas or anything like that. So we'll have to sort of wait and see on that and see where that goes and go from there. I don't have any of that. I would imagine $150, $200 probably for an all-day cabana filled with some sort of beverages or something like that. No big deal. And like I said, the $67, I like that because I think that for what it is, with all the virtual queuing and everything else, I think that's great. Although we did see Typhoon Lagoon start to do their virtual queuing a couple of days ago, this past weekend. They started testing out virtual queuing. I think it was at either I think it was Blizzard Beach. They were testing virtual queuing out for some of the rides. So it's essentially the same thing. You go to the queue line, you get a time to return, and you return, and there's no line. The same way that this works at Volcano Bay, but you have a band, the Tapu Tapu band, which has all your time stored on there and tells you when it's your time to go back to your ride or attraction, or when you're getting close and you need to go to that water slide because it's your turn. So we got some really cool stuff coming out of here. Now for the controversy. So pass holders themselves are very upset because they released that now you have to buy a 3-park pass. The regular 2-park passes don't automatically include Volcano Bay as a 3rd park. So you do have to buy a 3-park pass. Now the difference for the preferred and back passes is that it's $99 for upgrade to turn it into a 3-park pass. And this includes blackout dates. All those passes include blackout dates. One of the things that people were upset about was the preferred pass includes a month of blackout dates, and I think it's June. So for the whole month of June, you can't go to the water park. I don't see that as a big deal, but what are you going to do? Now, you at least get to go when it opens in May. Now, the Premier Pass is a $150 upgrade, but you get the same benefits that you would get with Premier Pass added to the water park. You get your Express Pass after 4 and things like that. So it kind of warrants the extra $50 because you are getting more for what you're paying for it. And you, of course, get no blackout dates on the Premier Pass. So that's pretty cool. And these prices, you can just straight out buy a 3-park pass or a 2-park annual pass, whatever you want. I don't see them changing it to, they'll change the structure around a little bit, but that won't come till next year or the year after. Maybe eventually Premier will go up in price $150, but it'll include all those parks and it'll be a 3-park pass. Or maybe they'll just keep the structure they have now where they have 2-park passes and 3-park passes. Who knows? I see them doing a 3-park pass structure and doing it that way. Why have all these different passes? Just simplify it. So That's what I see them doing. So as for the controversy, people are upset because, number one, there's a fee. They're not grandfathered into water park access, which I don't really. I mean, I kind of get that. I mean, I don't get them being upset, but I kind of get them Universal charging you for that, because you are getting another park. You should pay to go to another park. I agree that's because you do the same thing at Disney. If you get the Platinum Plus or just the regular pass, it doesn't, the one below the Platinum Plus, the highest pass, does not include water parks. You pay another $100 to get water parks. So I get that. I understand that, and that makes sense to me. I'm okay with that. What I hope that they do with this is, I hope that, because see, my thing is, when they open this park, it's going to be different, because a lot of pass holders are not going to have a year left on their pass. So I saw one of the things that was proposed was prorating the price of the pass, which I'm all for, because I think when I get mine, when it comes time to get mine, it'll be about a 6 month. I'll have about 6 to 7 months left. I'd like to be prorated, because I can only use the pass for 6 to 7 months before I can't use it anymore. So why should I pay for the full year, being that the park wasn't even open? I can understand maybe if the park was open, maybe, but then I don't know. I've had this similar discussion with the folks at Disney. One year I got upgraded my pass from the Platinum to the Platinum Plus 1 year, and I did it in I had 6 months left, and I went back and forth with the cast member saying, she's like, well, you already had 6 months of this, so that's why it's this. And I'm like, well, I didn't have 6 months of the water parks, so I wasn't getting the benefit of the extra things. So shouldn't it be prorated? So I get the extra, because I'm paying, I'm only getting 6 months of water parks or what have you. So, or only a half a year of water parks. So prorating, I think, is a good idea. I think they should do that for the pass holders, cut them a little break. But in the other respects, $67 to go there for 1 day just to check it out is not bad, and that's something I might explore. I might explore paying for the annual pass. I don't see myself going there a lot. I'm more so going to go to Blizzard Beach or Typhoon, because that's the passes that we have in this family. I'm the only one that has a Universal Pass right now, so I don't see myself going that often there. So it may not be something that I do that frequently, so maybe just the one-time trip is enough for me. But everyone freaking out and saying they're going to cancel and all this stuff, and so many problems with this new system, and they're very upset. To an extent, I understand. I kind of was hoping that the water park would be included in what we already have, and we just go from there, no big deal. And that's not the case. And to be quite honest with you, I'm okay with that. I think that they should charge for the water park. I think it should be what it is. I think internally I'm okay with that. I mean, my only thing is the cost. If you compare this to a Disney pass, and I know Universal isn't Disney, but we're looking at a 3-park pass versus a 5-park pass, a 6-park pass, because you have 4 parks and then 2 water parks. So that's 6 parks at Disney. So basically for $100 more, I can get a Disney pass, which gives me 6 parks instead of 3 parks. So I get 3 more parks for $100 more. Honestly, that seems like a much better deal to me. And that's with no blackout dates, photo pass included. I mean, I get an express pass after 4 with Universal, but it would be nice to have the photo key or my Universal photo or whatever it's called now included in my pass too. That would be a nice benefit. So to get ride photos and stuff like that. So I mean, it seems enticing to me. The Disney pass slightly edges out, I think, over the Universal pass. Or edges out a little bit more than slightly, because of the fact that I'm getting 6 parks versus 3 parks. So what do you guys think about this? What do you think about this whole thing? Do you think people are being crazy? Do you think people need to calm down? What is going on here? Personally, I think it's a little bit much to to get upset at them for charging. It's they're a business. They have to do what they have to do. They're giving you something else. Of course they're going to charge for it. It's a brand new water park. If you don't want to pay for it, the next guy is willing to pay for it, and so on and so forth. I mean, all these people saying, I'm not going to pay $149 for this and $99 for this. It's ridiculous. Someone else will, and they know that, and that's how businesses work. So someone will pay it whether you do it or not. You complaining about it, I think it's just, at this point, it's not going to get anywhere. I think what we really need to focus on now, if there's anything that we want to complain about, it's them actually prorating it. Because I do feel like it's slightly wrong if they don't prorate the price. I understand it if they don't, because they're a business, they can do whatever they want. But I would like them to prorate the price just because of the fact that if I have 6 months left, you know, why do I want to pay for a full year of that? That just seems stupid to me. Why can't I just pay half of the price? Alright guys, let me know in the comments below how you feel on this issue. Are you pro-Universal? Do you think that they should be charging, that this park is worth as much money as they're charging, the 67, the 100, the 150? Or are you on the other side of the fence where you don't think they should be charging anything and it should be included in the pass that's already there? Let me know in the comments below. And also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and hit that little notification button there, the little bell in the corner there, so you get a notification every time I go live and every time I go post a video on YouTube. So make sure you check that out and share this video with your friends. Let everyone know how awesome you think this channel is, if you like this channel. Alright guys, thank you for joining us. Have an awesome day. We'll see you soon. Bye now.